Now, many of us want to be healthy or stay healthy, but we don't really know how to stay on track.
That's true. So actually one thing I like to do is meal prep for the whole week, and so I spoke with an expert who had some great tips.
Well, busy families know weekly meal prep plans are essential to eating healthy and getting wholesome meals on the table in a flash. But how often do we really stick to those plans? Here to help us get out of a recipe rut is food blogger Parker Wallace. Parker, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you, Heather.
Well, I have to tell you, I try to be like super stepmom in our house and get everything ahead of time, you know, prepped for the week food-wise. But when I start, I always find that I'm like missing 3 essential things and I have to stop and run to the grocery store. So help us out. What are some of the essential ingredients that we should have on hand to meal prep for the week?
You know, preparation is absolutely key. And with your stepkids, a great piece of advice that I always suggest is get them involved in the preparation. So before school, before you head off to work, get them to help you prep that morning. So whether they're helping with the veggies or packaging things up for easy cooking time, by the time you get home from work and they get home from school, the meal's practically done and they're actually more likely to eat it if they've helped in the process.
I love that already because that means I'm not doing it by myself. So
exactly.
What are some tips you have for prepping?
So Balance Your Plate is an educational program that actually helps with this exact process of meal planning, getting the meal to the table quickly, and they actually pair a frozen entree with fresh fruits, veggies, whole grains, and low-fat dairy. So this really helps you stay within those healthy guidelines that the U.S. Recommends, the U.S. dietary guidelines. So I've paired one of my all-time favorites, the Stouffer's lasagna with meat sauce, which is hand-rolled pasta and mozzarella and aged Parmesan, and I've paired it with an arugula salad that is stunning. It has apples and cranberries and tomatoes and walnuts. Goat cheese is optional. I love a little cheese on my salad personally. And then a honey lemon vinaigrette. And those citrus notes are gonna really balance out the richness of that meat sauce. And then another piece of advice that will help you with your prepping is to have a well-stocked pantry. And if you can cut coupons, buy some things in bulk, that's always great advice, so you have everything stocked and ready to go. One of those items that's my go-to is Minute Rice's multigrain medley. And this is 4 100% gluten-free grains, including quinoa. And the best part, everything is pre-packaged, pre-portioned in these pouches, so there's no measuring, it's all portion controlled, and easy to cook in 10 minutes. And instead of using water to cook your rice, think in terms of fruit juice and stocks, like chicken stock or beef stock. You can make a great breakfast using apple juice as you cook the rice, and then put in some fruit, put in some nuts, and you've got an amazing, nutty, fruity breakfast. Chicken stir fry with chicken stock, and then some rotisserie chicken, so you save on prep time, some Asian veggies, and you're good to go.
Delicious. Thank you so much. I'm set for the week. Thank you. Now, also we have to say we have Easter coming up, so some of us are already thinking about how we can kind of prep for that holiday. Any tips for that?
Absolutely. As a girl who loves cream in her coffee, you can take cream to the next level with Dairy Pure. This is my go-to. I always have it stocked in my fridge, and you can actually use it to incorporate into some of those Easter recipes that make everything decadent and delicious. So what I love about this product is that they really stand behind their purity promise because they contain no artificial growth hormones, and everything is cold shipped from your local trusted dairy. So think about putting some half and half and whipping it into your mashed potatoes, or using a little heavy cream for your chicken Dijon sauce. And that addition of the heavy cream just makes this velvety, delicious sauce that is melt in your mouth. And your guests will be so impressed. You might be roped into cooking Easter dinner every year after this one.
Probably, and I have to tell you, my mouth is actually watering right now. So thank you so much. These are some great tips. I love that you're keeping us healthy and on track, and also making sure that the people in our house are helping us as well. So I want to thank you so much, and where can we go for more information?
Heather, you can go to my website, whatsonparkersplate.com.
Awesome, we will. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Stay where you are. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.